CaitlinClark is among a number of participants that's headed to the senior training camp for Team USA.
Something unbelievable is unfolding right now, and the entire basketball world feels like it's spinning out of control. Last night, social media exploded with claims that CaitlinClark stepped away from Team USA activities after being benched during a closed-door scrimmage, and fans can't believe what they're hearing. This isn't just another rumor. This isn't a typical WNBA drama headline. To fans, it feels like something genuinely snapped, something no one ever expected Team USA to deal with. Because the same woman who elevated women's basketball to record-breaking heights, who packed arenas, boosted ratings, and changed the sport's trajectory, is suddenly at the center of a storm that Team USA doesn't seem able to contain. What really happened behind those locked practice doors? Why was Caitlin reportedly benched to begin with? And why are insiders claiming she may have finally reached her breaking point? Everything erupted from one viral update. A post claiming Caitlin barely touched the floor during the scrimmage. She sat, waited, and watched as veterans controlled the run while the most talked about player in the country stayed on the sidelines. Whether it was strategy, politics, or something else entirely, no one knew, but the timing was brutal. Within minutes, social media exploded. CaitlinClark benched. CaitlinClark disrespected. CaitlinClark done with Team USA. Every repost fueled the wildfire. But here's the truth fans hate to admit. This moment has been building for months. Ever since Caitlin entered the WNBA, the whispers started. Jealousy rumors, tension, the uncomfortable spotlight some veterans never expected to lose. Whether true or not, fans believed one narrative. Certain players didn't want the new face of basketball overshadowing them. Every hard foul, every cold interaction, every viral clip added fuel to a story that refused to die. And now that same tension has spilled into Team USA, a roster filled with longtime stars who've built their hierarchy for years. So when CaitlinClark arrived with global fame, billion-view influence, and more attention than the rest of the roster combined, things got awkward fast. And fans haven't forgotten the moment that lit the fuse, the 2024 Olympic snub. CaitlinClark's name wasn't on the roster, the internet went nuclear, and accusations flew. Everything from protecting veterans to fears she'd outshine the entire team. Even though Caitlin handled it with grace, fans didn't. That decision continues to haunt every new rumor. Because the truth is simple, this story didn't start last night, it's been simmering all along. CaitlinClark didn't just rise, she skyrocketed beyond the limits of the system. Every arena she stepped into sold out. Every headline revolved around her. Every broadcast used her name to draw in millions. She wasn't simply an athlete anymore. She became an economy, a cultural shift, a global phenomenon. And when someone reaches that level, jealousy doesn't just exist, it multiplies. Inside Team USA practices, the atmosphere reportedly felt strange. People connected to the camp posted that she was getting fewer reps, fewer minutes, and less involvement than expected. Maybe those posts were exaggerated. Maybe they weren't. But fans didn't hesitate. They believed it on the spot. Then came the rumor that detonated the internet. CaitlinClark has stepped away from Team USA. CaitlinClark quit. CaitlinClark walked out after being benched. No official confirmation. No statement. No press release. But none of that mattered because the internet treats speculation like gasoline poured on fire. Analysts jumped into the frenzy. Fans demanded clarity. And suddenly, basketball's biggest question became, did Team USA just push away the most valuable player in the sport? But here's what nearly everyone ignored. CaitlinClark is one of the most competitive athletes alive. She has taken more hits, more scrutiny, and more pressure in a single rookie season than many veterans face across an entire career. She doesn't like distractions. She doesn't tolerate being slowed down. And she definitely doesn't enjoy politics creeping into the game. Stack Team USA's ultra-intense environment on top of months of physical wear, social media pressure, and rumors of jealousy, and even the toughest competitor would reach their limit. That's when fan predictions started exploding across the internet, predictions Team USA never wanted to hear. She should switch to golf. They respect her there. The Saudis are watching. They'd pay her millions. If she leaves, The WNBA collapses overnight. Team USA doesn't deserve her. She and Sophie should join Project B and break the monopoly. Fans are shouting it everywhere. She doesn't need them. They need her. Because the truth fans keep repeating is simple and terrifying for Team USA. CaitlinClark isn't just an athlete. She's ticket sales. She's ratings. She's the engine. CaitlinClark isn't just ticket sales. She's TV ratings. She's sponsorship dollars. She's global attention. She's the reason millions of new fans tuned in for the first time. Without her, Team USA would still win games, but the magic? That disappears. The excitement? Gone. The era she represents? It collapses before it ever truly begins. And that's why this situation feels bigger than a scrimmage rumor or a supposed benching. It exposed something deeper. What if Team USA is afraid of the future because the future is CaitlinClark? Veterans quiet. Fans furious. The internet split like a battlefield. Every like, every unfollow, every cryptic post gets treated like evidence in a federal investigation. Because fans are convinced of one thing. If CaitlinClark actually walks away, Team USA loses the biggest star it's ever had. The WNBA loses the powerhouse holding its momentum together. And alternative leagues, Project B, the LPGA, overseas teams, would fight to the death to sign her. This isn't drama anymore. This is a power shift, a warning shot, a reminder that CaitlinClark holds the leverage, not the system around her. But the shockwaves didn't end with the rumors. The moment fans thought Caitlin had stepped away from Team USA, something wild happened. The entire world outside basketball started paying attention. Golf influencers, LPGA insiders, former Olympians, international investors, all circling her name like sharks sensing opportunity. And suddenly, one terrifying question took over social media. What if CaitlinClark never comes back? At first it sounded ridiculous, but then fans remembered something crucial. She's been spotted at golf events, photographed with pro golfers, praised publicly by LPGA stars who treat her with more respect than, according to fans, half the WNBA ever did. That's when the comments section erupted with a new narrative. Golf wants her. The WNBA takes her for granted. True or not, perception became reality online. The conversation evolved from did she leave Team USA to why should she even stay? Behind the scenes, panic reportedly spread, real panic. Not because Caitlin might miss a practice, but because executives know what fans know. If CaitlinClark leaves, everything resets. Sponsors signed historic deals because of her. Networks renewed contracts because of her. Attendance skyrocketed because of her. She isn't just a player. She's the foundation of the entire ecosystem. Team USA became a global storyline again, and everyone knows why. One player brought the spotlight back to them, and that's exactly where the real fear begins. Because according to marketing insiders whispering across the internet, something massive is brewing behind the scenes. Another league wants her. Badly. Project B, the billionaire-backed challenger league, is reportedly preparing the biggest offer in the history of women's basketball. Not just millions, not even tens of millions. We're talking a global superstar package, endorsements, equity stakes, international visibility, a league built around her. They don't just want CaitlinClark. They want to build an empire with her face at the front gate. And the timing of this rumor storm? Perfect for them. While Team USA veterans fight over politics, Project B is planning. While social media debates jealousy and favoritism, Project B is calculating how her exit would break the WNBA's foundation. While fans complain about hard fouls and disrespect, Project B is promising a league where superstars are treated like assets, not targets. And then there's Saudi Arabia, the wild card nobody wants to mention but everyone fears. The country that bought golf. The country that's hunting tennis next. Now watching CaitlinClark like a global acquisition waiting to happen. Their sports division has one directive: take over any sport where the structure looks weak. And right now, to outsiders, women's basketball looks vulnerable. They don't care about drama. They don't care about the jealousy rumors. They care about stars. And CaitlinClark is the kind of star they write blank checks for. One insider said something chilling online. If the WNBA ever loses her, it'll happen faster than you think. One call, one number, and she's gone. And that's why fans are spiraling while veterans remain silent. Because the silence is the loudest part of the story. The players who once criticized her? Quiet. The ones who minimized her impact? Nowhere to be seen. The ones who mocked the hype? Pretending everything is normal. Deep down, everyone knows the truth. Fans keep shouting. If Caitlin walks, their paychecks shrink, their spotlight dims, ratings drop, sponsors vanish. She's not just a star. She's the gravitational force keeping the entire orbit in place. And that's why this single benching rumor, true or not, has become the most dangerous moment Team USA has faced in years. Because this was never about a scrimmage. It revealed something far darker. Team USA may have treated her like another rookie, but the world sees her as the future of the sport. And futures don't wait around for respect.